New pizza place, guys.
Hello, David. Hello, Tracy.
Technically, this is, we've had this place before. This is a very high-end pizza spot in Massapequa, New York. It's a regular cheese pizza. It's good pizza.
It's good pizza.
We wanted to do. I have this crazy idea for tomorrow. Hi, Annette.
Oh, I forgot my glaze. Damn it.
I have this crazy idea tomorrow that I want to do, and I didn't. There's a couple of reasons why I didn't do it tonight. Okay, can you bring my spinach too? Thank you. This freaking pizza's been done for the last like 20 minutes, and I was editing a damn video, so we kept it in the oven. Hi, Lacey. What's up, Paisley? Michelle? How's everybody enjoying this?
Hello, ladies.
Chilly Friday night. Yeah, it's a perfect. Yeah. Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Or should I be like Elvis Duran? Hello, ladies.
Or we could be like Val Venus. Hello, ladies. What's up, Jamie? Finally. A man. Hey there, you guys. Hopefully you guys' day was great. Well, Kaki's sick still.
I don't feel very good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like crap. I'm not gonna go to work tomorrow.
She went to work. I
went to work today.
Hey, MB.
And I probably shouldn't have. Hello, MB.
Kaki woke me up this. I was getting up for work, and then, I lift my head up, and she's in her work clothes, and she goes, "I was just coming to wake you up." I'm like, "I thought you were taking off today." She goes, "I'm gonna take off tomorrow." I'm like, "All right." Rainy and chilly here too in New York, North Carolina.
Yeah, Kaki. Yeah, I do. Girl, I need to rest. I need to rest big time. I do not feel very good.
What are the two prongs in Chucky's hands for? It holds a bowl.
It holds
Paisley.
a bowl.
Yeah, it's
that you can put like, candy or like whatever inside.
The Chucky deal. What he is meant for is if you don't want to answer the door for trick or treaters, you fill the bowl up with candy, or popcorn or whatever, and you put a sign up. Please take one. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna fill it with chips or pasta or something, or cereal. So I'm gonna do something like that. I couldn't get your video to open, and it said it was because I was on restricted mode. Had to figure it out. I thought I only had it on my daughter's, but it went on everything. Okay, good. I was gonna say restricted. I didn't.
Yeah.
Keki, don't wait for me. I gotta do this green stuff.
I don't know what I should start with.
We got a lot of pizza. We got a pie. One
what?
piece fell on the floor. We have stuffed garlic knots, which is stuffed with eggplant, mozzarella,
and roasted red pepper.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do to mine, I'm gonna put some more balsamic on there. Because it comes with balsamic, but you can never have too much balsamic.
Please take one. A rule no one follows. Exactly. When me and Kaki had our first apartment together.
I was gonna say the same thing.
We would, and this is gonna sound fucked up, but please understand, we didn't have kids at the time, and we didn't want to answer the door. And plus we were broke. We spent all our money on booze and Taco Bell.
We were definitely broke.
And rent money. So we put out a bowl and put a sign up that said, "Please take one," but we just never put anything in the bowl.
But it was an empty bowl.
Because the kids are gonna be like, "Oh, someone beat us to it." That's what they do.
Yeah, I was never a disrespectful child like that. Like, if something said, "Please take one," I took one.
No, I never listened. I got caught.
Yeah, you never listened.
I got caught one time by this old couple. They were on the porch, and it was my buddy's neighbor, and he goes, "They got a big bowl of candy, Snickers, Reese's." He goes, we called each other dickhead. That was our nickname. And he goes, just dump it in the pillowcase. I'm like, all right. I go and I pick the candy up, and I go to dump it, and all of a sudden I hear a voice. "Well, I hope you're not going to do what I think you're going to do." I'm like, "Nope, I'm just looking for the right piece of candy." He goes, "Attaboy." And I put it down, and I'm like, all right, I'm not doing that again. I remember this couple because they lived right around the corner from us, and they had two grown Dalmatians. It was a boy and a girl. It was red collar and blue collar, like the movie. I don't know their. I don't remember. Actually, the female I think's name was Penny. What's up, Dalton?
Hello, Dalton. How are you, man?
Did any of you guys used to do that? Take the whole bucket if someone left it out?
Khaki, I got the balsamic glaze, and Jamie got the cheese doodles. Or Cheetos, it's definitely a pizza nut. Yay. Hell yeah.
You never did that, MD? I feel like most kids that were like troubled or
Our parents would have been found out. Yeah, no, not here.
no,
Not here. Like, if you dump the thing, like. Although nowadays.
There's doorbell cameras.
There's doorbell cams. So. You want to dump that big bag of candy into your thing? Go ahead.
Hey,
do
Stephanie.
It. But, like, you're going to get caught. Like, whose kid is this? It's not mine.
I don't mean to be.
It's not my kid. I swear to God, it's not my kid.
Yeah.
It happens.
Happy Friday night, yeah. Stephanie, this is a not. Oh, you.
But I did take 2 big handfuls. Yeah, well. You're a kid.
This
Like,
this is a night that. So you guys, if you hang out with me and Khaki every night, you know you probably could have tell this week that I went really low on calories, and I did that for a reason. I wanted to really enjoy this weekend. I wanted to go crazy with pizza.
your parents
I
would have
wanted to go
busted your butt.
crazy with cookies. I wanted to go crazy with everything. I don't want to have any restrictions this weekend, and I don't. I'm not going to. Hi, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley. How are you, girl?
I think what I'm gonna do is make Friday, Saturday, crazy night. Sunday, kind of get back on track. Go low Monday, go low Tuesday, maybe up it a little bit more on Wednesday, and then go low on Friday. This works for me. For me to be at 185 on a Friday, and it's, I mean, but look at the calorie intake. I've been taking in under 1,600 calories because I'm including the Oreos. I did count them at the end of the night. What's up, David? Like a cheat day? Well, I have cheat weekends, but I think I'm gonna throw a midweek meal in there.
Friday night delight and Saturday always bright.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, Jamie. Thank you for that.
I don't know. I do know I need to get more into, and I've been into calories, but I need to get more. What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? In sync with all the numbers. Do you use MyFitnessPal? Yes. Yep. Been using MyFitnessPal for 4 years. I want another night watching Kathy enjoy brownies. I watched that video again today.
I want another night like that too. Back when I was, about 20 to 30 pounds lighter. Yeah, sure. I would love to do that.
Lacey, are you talking about the night where me and Kaki had a whole vodka pizza and then we had a tray of brownies? Because I feel like that was the night where me and Kaki kind of started to go off of track. I'm almost positive that's the night we started to go off track. Where we stopped caring. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That was the beginning of it.
I don't think it was.
What do you think? When do you think it was? Do you know?
Yes, I do know what
The carnival night?
No. It was after Katie's wedding. I didn't care anymore.
After Katie's wedding?
Yeah, I didn't care anymore. I wanted to be skinny for the wedding, and then I was skinny for the wedding, and then I didn't care anymore. Because I had nothing to work towards.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was the brownie night. Was the brownie night before or after?
That was before. Way before.
Kaki, I'm not good with dates.
I know. I know you're not. Well, hello, Charlene.
Howdy doody.
How are you feeling? I feel like crap. But I'm here.
Can you taste the food?
Oh, I can taste the food. But I'm honestly really not that hungry.
Listen, I bought all this because I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to enjoy everything. So eat whatever
I
you
want one of those.
I got 1 and 1.
I don't know.
These are the stuffed garlic knots, Tracy.
It's a giant garlic knot. It has a piece of fried eggplant, roasted red pepper, mozzarella, and balsamic.
Kaki was like, yes, I'm having more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was I remember that night. That
Hell
was a
yeah.
night of, there had to be I don't think that was a Friday night. That had to be a night of no worries.
No, that was a Friday night because I went to work the next day.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I do remember that night. I remember we killed the whole
That
tray.
was a good night. That was a very good night. I didn't care that I had to go to work the next day feeling like crap after eating all that, but I did. I did it.
Hope you can rest the weekend. We're going to do a lot of resting tomorrow. I think tomorrow what we're going to do is...
Well, there's no school on Monday.
Yeah. Columbus Day's on Monday. I think what we're going to do tomorrow is get in... Maybe either rent a movie or have like a movie day. Just the 4 of us hanging out together at one family.
That's fine with me.
Snack a little bit.
It's like instant nap time for me. Yeah, let's put on a movie.
These don't taste like the
That's what I do.
chums.
No, but they're good though.
Not bad.
I think they're good.
My kid is on full break for 2 weeks. Full break.
You get a full break?
Do we get we get a spring? You get a spring break, MB?
We get a spring break. We don't get a fall break.
Winter break. Spring break. Yes, and fall.
Yes, and fall.
I think yours is called fall break, and we get something. It's just called something different. It has to be. Don't the kids get off like a whole week for a Jewish holiday?
No.
No. Oh, thought they did. What do they get off a whole week for?
Christmas.
No. Beginning of the month, when they first go back to school, they get like a week off.
Here's the thing. The first day of school fell on a really weird day this year.
CA Thanksgiving
So
weekend?
normally it's Yom Kippur, the beginning of the month. But I guess the way that it fell this year, they went for like 2 days and they were off, and like it was really weird. It was really weird how it happened this year, but normally they do not go back before Labor Day. But they went back before Labor Day, so I don't know.
I don't know why. I swear I'm dyslexic sometimes. Y'all know how many times I say Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1942? Then I'm like, wait, that's wrong.
In 1492, and here's the thing, Lacey. I'm dyslexic when it comes to numbers. True story. I'm dyslexic when it comes to numbers. So when you said that, I read it opposite. So it made sense to me.
I've heard the word before. What does
What?
exactly dyslexic mean? What is the term for it?
Dyslexic meaning, like how Lacey just said, 1942. I read 1492, so I didn't see anything wrong with what you said. I reverse numbers. Like dyslexia works in different ways.
Because I remember...
Dyslexia can work with numbers and it can work with
too?
letters, yes. Mine specifically
year-round?
is with numbers.
Your daughter's school is year-round, so breaks are different and longer. Does she go to like a private school? She doesn't have a summer break, MB? Does that mean she finishes up with school? I've heard of that in like, in I think China or Japan.
Well, it also depends on if they go to private school, if they go to Catholic school, like, that's all different.
Going to school year-round? Holy shit, I would have ran away.
She has a summer break, but it isn't long.
Where's MB at again? Come on, girl. Let's see how good you are. Know
I
your
don't
states.
know. I do, but I don't remember.
MB, are you in Minnesota?
I don't think
I
she's
feel
in
like
Minnesota.
you're in Minnesota. You're in a snowy state. Anderson, Indiana.
Indiana.
I was close. Neighbors to the
I
south.
didn't think it was Minnesota.
David Goggins is from Indiana. He's from not Parrot. Is it Parrot? No, Paradise Road was the road name. Somewhere in Indiana. I was homeschooled. Unfortunately, it was harder. Wait, were your parents strict, Jamie? As a kid, I always called up my mom and would always go to the nurse for some bullshit reason so I could go. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, that's all that matters. A lot of homeschoolers year round too. Very strict.
I'm a product of public school.
Guilty as charged. I think that might be one of the reasons why I didn't finish school. She goes to public school, MB's daughter. Do you think your mom could have handled you doing homeschool? No? She didn't do homework with you?
My mom worked a lot. My mom was a single mom, so she worked a lot. So when it came time to homework, it was usually like me and my grandma.
But you were told to do it?
In the beginning, yeah, I had to do it, but like, as I gotten older, like, I just did it on my own.
I didn't do homework.
Oh no, I did it on my own. I didn't have a choice. Like, if I didn't do it and I was in trouble in school, that was my fault.
I didn't do homework. What's up, John?
Really?
Yeah, here's the thing.
I remember having way more homework than what our kids have now.
Yeah,
way more homework.
I had homework in all subjects.
Mm-hmm.
And
Every single subject.
I would get home. My mom would ask me, "You got homework?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay." I said, "I'm going to do it, though." I would never do it. And I would go to school the next day with no homework. I don't ever remember getting in trouble. I don't ever, like, I don't know what, just like the whole English, like I didn't have a second language. I didn't get in trouble either. Like I always took my school year very serious the first week and a half, first 2 weeks.
The first week.
And then something happens where you just become unorganized and you stop caring. I think kids that don't like school are like we all have the same mindset. We tell ourselves, I'm never gonna use this bullshit in the real world. I'm gonna do this. What is school gonna help me? You know what I mean? And that was the mindset I had. That
was me with math.
That was me with everything.
That was me with math. Like, I'm never gonna have to figure out
What was your excuse
what
for no
X,
homework?
Y, and
I always
Z
said I left it at home.
what X, Y, and Z equal. I'm never gonna have to know the actual answer to that. Like, why? How, like, in real life, how is that going to apply to real life? And it won't. It won't apply to real life. Do you know what they should have taught in school?
I think
How to balance checkbook. How to manage your money. Like, things that are actually important. Like, do we really need to find out what the value of X, Y, and Z is? No.
I think if you're an accountant, you do.
Well, I'm not an accountant. Neither are you.
No.
But shouldn't you know how to do simple things like life skill? That's where.
No, I agree with you.
That's where high school kind of fails you. They really need to teach you life skills, how to balance a checkbook, how to manage your money.
Hey, Tara.
I wasn't taught how to do those things. I figured it out along the way.
Yeah,
After I was broke for a really long time, but I figured it out.
You can balance a checkbook?
Now I can, yeah.
I can't. I don't know where the numbers go.
It was a learned experience.
It
wasn't taught to me, but I learned it when my freaking crap was empty and guess what? You can't spend no more money.
Yeah. Well, so Khaki knows this about me. and this is Jimmy always yells at me for putting myself down and not giving myself enough credit for how smart I am. But I'm not the
Yeah,
smartest.
math was not my favorite. I hate math.
I'm not good when it comes to schoolwork. If I put my mind to it, I could be good for a little bit, but I fall off the wagon. And when it comes to like, I stopped going to school once I started pro wrestling training. I dropped out my senior year, and then just ran with that because that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to have an office job. I didn't want to have a 9 to 5 at all. I wanted to be a pro wrestler.
Agreed, Kate. 100% girl. Agreed. There needs to be an adulting class. You learn how to be an adult.
My parents always told me, "You're going to regret."
Hello, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. You're going to
Hello, girl.
regret this, and you're going to tell yourself when you're older, "I should have listened to my mom and dad." And you know what? A lot of shit they told me. Now, as an adult, I agree with them. I 100% agree with them, but I would have taken a different route when telling me this stuff, not making me have to do it, making me want to do it. You know, I think.
I know,
And
girl.
I'm
It's
not
different. I'm sorry.
I'm not the best parent. I'm not trying to say that. But I think reverse psychology is always going to work on a kid more than forcing them to do something. You want to make them think that they want to do it. And this is something I've been practicing with our son. He's not picking it up. He has his mind. He's like me. He has his mind set on something. He's going to do it.
He's exactly like you.
I know.
100%.
Our daughter.
Oh, she's a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
She comes home from school and she's like, "Mommy, can I do my homework right now?"
I don't get where she gets that from.
She gets
I
that
dropped
from.
out in the ninth.
She gets
and
that
I'm
from
doing
me.
amazing. I build homes for a living. That's awesome, Jamie.
She gets that from me because that's the type of kid I was. I got home from school. Can I do my homework? I'm doing my homework right now. I just want to do my homework so I can just play.
Build homes for a living. That's really good, Jamie. Kate said, if you could go back and do it all over again, what profession would you choose? I would probably still do wrestling. I've been watching it my whole life, and the only thing different I would do, Kate, would be take it a lot more serious. When I was wrestling, I didn't take it serious. I was good enough to get by, but I didn't go to the gym. I didn't I didn't try to train and travel as much as possible when I had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I didn't take it serious. So my biggest regret's always going to be not going all in on that. And there's, that's not to say that it's 100% done. I've got to the rest of this year to figure shit out.
Hold on.
New Hampshire?
So Lisa said, I give my daughter homework even though she's homeschooled.
How do you know?
Listen, our daughter comes home from school and is eager to do her homework. Now, she finishes that, and then she wants to do more. We have these workbooks that his mom picked up for her to do. So she goes beyond, above and beyond, and just goes and through these workbooks and breezes through them. And I'm just like, hell yeah, girl, you go.
You got shit on above your lip, almost like a mustache.
I'm just like, you go, girl. She literally goes above and beyond what she has to do.
She don't get that from. She gets her attitude from me. She don't get her wanting to schoolwork and.
That's all me.
Like,
that's all me. Because that's how I was. Not in the beginning. In the beginning, I was kind of like how our son is. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is too hard. But then, once I got the hang of it, I freaking soared. I soared. And I didn't look back. And I'm so glad.
I think
at least one of our kids has that from me. At least one of them do.
I think if I were, let's say I had to go back to school, I would pass. I'm talking about how I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I would do kindergarten easy. I would do first grade easy. Second grade easy. Third grade might get a little rough for me. Fifth grade is when it started to get tough for me.
Agreed.
5th grade is when I stopped really caring.
That's when I had a hard time.
And I'm like, I'm not doing it. And then I got switched into like a special class. And I got switched into a special class in 4th grade. And that's when everything kind of took a turn for the worse. The teacher I had, I've said this story before, made fun of my hands, the way my fingers were. He joined in with the other kids. And once that happened, I started looking at school as a joke.
I would have rather him.
How it goes. Love you guys. What's up, Matthias?
Hello, Matthias.
That's terrible. Yeah. Yep. 4th grade, I couldn't hang with the kids, meaning my grades. I wasn't picking shit up. I needed a little bit more special attention.
So did I.
So they took me out of my class that had like 15, 16 kids and put me in a class of like 8 or 9. The only
exactly, Paisley. 100%. 100%, girl.
Well, my 4th grade teacher, he was a cool dude, besides him being mean. But he, and I'm not going to blame it all on him.
The teacher plays a huge role in how,
the kids that I got put in a class with, let's just say this. I had one friend, and I met him in that class. And these kids didn't have a learning issue like I did. They had a behavior issue. So these were kids that were kind of smart, but they just didn't listen to their fucking teacher, and they needed a little bit more of a they needed to be watched more. So I got put in that vacuum and came out all dusty and shit because it is what it is. And then 5th grade, what happened in 5th grade? Give me a second. Wow, why am I having a brain?
Hold on.
5th grade. You can talk. Let me think about 5th grade.
I want to weigh in on what Paisley said.
Okay.
The teacher plays a huge role in how motivated the kids are to learning. You're 100% correct. Because our son's kindergarten teacher was a trash bag. She was not a good kindergarten teacher. And I really feel like she was the reason he doesn't like learning, because she wasn't very nice to him. She wasn't very nice to him. And he had a really hard time after that.
Yeah.
And
what
his kindergarten teacher.
The hot one?
Yeah, the hot one.
Am I right?
Yeah, but still, like, she wasn't a very good kindergarten teacher. And funny story is, the mom that I'm talking to now, who happens to have
political, I wouldn't know.
Happens to be a friend with,
I didn't need school.
Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening. I'm also reading what John was saying in Matthias.
So,
I want to get to what
mom that
they
I'm
said.
talking to now, like, I made a mom friend, and her daughter had the same kindergarten teacher that our son had, and I had said, "Oh, well, how did you like her?" Just feeling out the water, just because we had a really bad experience with her, and she was like, "I didn't like her at all," and she just went off. That's all I said. I was like, well, we had a really bad. I'm like, I didn't really care for her. Like, I don't think she was like meant to be a kindergarten teacher. I feel the same way. Like, she wasn't very nice. She went off. Yeah. So, I feel like she was the reason. No, because in pre-K, he was fine.
Hey, he stood his grounds when it came to T-ball and wanted to quit, and so he quit.
Because we let him quit.
I know.
We let him quit.
So
that's a different story. When it comes to school, that's different. Like, I'm getting back to what Paisley said. It totally depends on the teacher.
Yeah.
Completely depends on how the teacher will treat you and react to you. And this person should not be a kindergarten teacher.
Well.
And it wasn't just me. And this is now the third parent that had the same feeling that I had. So, and I didn't promote it. I didn't, prompt it. I just said, well, how did you like her?
You probably said it like that, too.
I'm like, no. I said, well, how did you like? Like, how do you feel like the year went? How did it go? And she was like, I didn't like her at all. Neither did I. I didn't like her
on both sides. One teacher took a hijabov. off a student's head. A hat, I'm guessing, and then the other teachers are telling kids to pledge the flag, giving them extra credit to riot. Really? Keeping politics out of it. Keep politics. Yeah, see, I don't know how that is, but I don't know, like,
Hello, court.
how
How are you,
me.
ma'am?
How, this is how we raise our kids, right? When it comes to that kind of stuff. How me and Kaki treat the stream, meaning no religion, no politics, no COVID talk, we tell the kids the same thing. We don't talk about it. It's just it's you know, you don't bring it up in public. You don't.
We usually tell the kids like, you do what makes you happy. What makes you happy isn't going to be what makes somebody else happy.
No, if we're in public and they'll say something out loud, we say we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Always, because that will be, you know what I mean? Something, if they hear something on the news, they'll ask about it, and which we don't watch the news, but sometimes it's on. We say we don't talk about that. It's just a lot more easier. It's a lot more safer because you don't know what parents are teaching their kids at
Yes,
home.
exactly, Paisley. Personal political beliefs have no place in the classroom. Exactly. 100%.
You ate both those slices, huh?
I ate one slice.
Oh, that's yours. Yes.
I ate one slice of pizza
That's
and a
yours.
garlic nut.
I
Yes,
didn't have
this
a
is
Brooklyn.
mine.
Okay.
Stop trying to make
Hello,
me seem like I
Cortland.
eat more.
No,
Time
you're
to
right.
get
But there's also a
paid.
lot of good teachers, Jamie. You know,
But there's some.
he's right. A lot of teachers, it's a job. They went to school for it, and this is what they're getting paid for. There are
Yes.
also those teachers that go above and beyond and spend their own money on getting supplies, getting things for
their students.
that maybe their parents can't afford to get them. I knew teachers like that. And I know there are teachers that are still like that. We don't watch the news, only the real news I watch. Is that a show? Hello, Cheryl Woods. What's up?
Hello, Cheryl.
Say they've voted for Doug
Teach
Heffernan.
them to vote for Doug Heffernan. Oh. I want to tell you something really funny.
Okay.
So,
He was a great
we've had a bunch of new hires at work, right?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And there's this one guy that was hired. He's an older man. His name is Joey. And I'm looking at
I
him.
never heard that, Kelly. Newsmax?
And I'm looking at him. And I'm like, he looks like somebody. And I can't figure out who it is. And like, I'm racking my brain for like days now. It's been days.
I'm gonna preheat the oven. This is gotta go back in, guys. This is not done.
Okay. So I'm racking my brain. I'm like, who he looks like somebody, and I can't put my finger on it. And then today, it hits me. Do you know who he looks like?
I'm listening.
Doug's cousin Danny. he looks like Doug's cousin Danny from King of Queens. And I'm like, oh my god, it really does look like him. So I said it to like I said to my coworker, I was like, he looks like somebody to me, but I don't know if like it's just me, or like. And then he goes as far to say he looks like Fred Rubble, not, or like
Barney Rubble.
Barney Rubble. And I'm like, yeah, kind of.
Fred's a Flintstone.
Yes, no, it was Barney Rubble. That's who he said he looked like. I was like, no. I'm like, yeah, maybe a little bit, but then I'm like, no, he looks like freaking Danny. He literally looks like Danny, Doug's cousin from King of Queens. And when I said it, my coworker burst out laughing. He was like, holy shit, you're right. He looks exactly like him. And I couldn't pinpoint it. And like once I said it, I was like, oh, all the puzzle pieces fell into place. He literally looks like that. He literally looks like
I would
Doug's
think
cousin.
that all the teachers at some point of their career have come to the conclusion that they went into the wrong career path, overwork, underpaid, and have too much responsibility. Biscuits and gravy. What's up, brother? Hey, Larry.
Kate, that's also why I did not become a teacher.
I think I would be a good. I would think.
I know now. I would not have been a very good teacher. I don't have patience.
Any chance you might sing? If you want me to sing, Charlene, I think you're the only person I'm gonna actually say I'll sing for you if you ask
Hello,
me.
Larry. How are you, man?
Danny kind of replaced Richie, but they were together in an episode. Richie, I didn't like. You know what, Matthias? Richie, I wasn't a fan of. I thought Danny was a lot funnier, and Richie was like. And same thing with Spence. Spence is funny, but Spence was that character that you just wanted to smack.
Spence got annoying.
Remember when Spence was in bed with, I think it was Deacon and Dan, and he pulls the covers over his legs because he's cold?
Man, what the hell are you
and the
doing?
duvet. With the giant,
they're watching like a game or something.
He's like, okay, I'm cold, and pulls the blanket up.
Yeah, Kelly, we don't have DirecTV. But I never even heard of that. Did anybody ever see Mall Cop? Is so needed, though. No, I agree. You need that friend. But he was also the friend that you would have given a would-you to.
I think Jamie would be a good guidance counselor.
Dear God, please keep Bert a D. Bert? Who?
He'd just make you feel comfortable, and at the end of the day, make you figure out on your own.
Ish.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cortland. That's very nice of you to say. You might be the only person in the whole wide world that would. I'm good to talk to. I can lift someone's spirits up. I'm very confident in doing that. I'm very good at doing that.
We have Optimum, Kelly.
But I don't think a school would hire me.
Wall Cop, so me when I was big.
You might have just gave me the compliment of the whole damn stream every episode we've ever done. I've gotten some good ones, but that was very nice of you. You've done it for me, Jamie. Well, thank you for telling me that, Cortland. That might have been the nicest compliment I've ever gotten. Very nice of you. You just made my night, brother. I mean that. And I do enjoy on my running videos.
Yeah. Don't walk that way. Don't walk that way. Walk around.
I do enjoy responding to people
What's wrong?
that have questions and giving my 2 cents.
What? You want some milk?
I'll get it. I had to get up for the pizza anyway. I'll go like that. You want to wait for this is hot? Yeah, right. When you look at your watch, you're not going to work tomorrow.
I'm tired and I feel good.
I'm not. If I don't do pizza tomorrow
It
night,
doesn't matter if I'm not going to work. I'm tired.
Jerry,
And
there you go. So patient.
Daddy's
It's definitely deal. I'm getting
Daddy's
honey.
gonna get you a drink, okay?
Student who are confused that I think I would do a good job, Matthew. I never even thought about that.
Who are confused? Yeah,
Jackie, do you agree with that?
I would.
No. I need you to be honest. Don't just agree with the boys, because they're the only ones that said it.
I would think you would have patience with people like that. Absolutely. I don't have patience, like, at all anymore for people. Like, my patience have definitely been worn down over the years. Sorry. I just saw Jamie walk by carrying our daughter as if she was a baby. But that's like a giant baby. Yeah, I have zero patience left for anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't have patience anymore. All of my patience have been used up through my years of having to deal with crap. So, yeah, I would definitely not do well in a profession like that. But I really do feel like Jamie will.
What? I missed everything.
Like you have patience to deal with people.
with badass little kids. I think
I don't have patience.
no.
And and that's it. I have zero patience. Yeah, I have zero patience too, girl. I've got none. They're all gone.
I have patience to a degree.
They've all left my body. I have none.
I have patience to a degree, but I do think I can. See, I don't know if I would trust myself with giving kids advice. You know what I mean?
I could definitely see Jamie being a PE teacher.
Well,
Kelly just said the same thing.
I
PE
would.
teacher.
I want to be a coach. I do want to help people. I mean, that's in the works.
Just because I have kids does not mean I have patience.
Yeah. Well, you're. You know what? I think.
Because I don't have patience.
I think when it comes to having patience with our kids, you're more patient with them. I don't tolerate certain things, and I will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go to that boot camp
Right. Well, here's the
mentality. Hey, Lisa.
I may have patience. Hello, Lisa.
Yeah,
I may
Paisley.
have patience with our kids, but when I'm at work, I guess because I'm with other adults,
Yeah.
I don't have patience. Because I feel like certain things are like common sense.
You're good at basketball. Why don't you
And
try to
when
get a
other
coaching?
adults don't have common sense and they're not on my level, I'm just like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, if you're an adult.
Like, what are you doing?
Lisa wants to know how you feeling.
I don't have patience for things like that. How am I feeling? I feel like crap. I feel like crap. My ears are clogged. Right now, my nose is not clogged, thankfully. But I'm sure it will be when I lay my head down on my pillow. But other than that, I'll be okay. It's a cold. I just gotta get through it.
I gotta read that out loud for me to understand that one, Cortland. Jamie, with how crude and strange I can be, I tell you, with my nieces and nephew, I'm completely different. I find a part of me that I never knew I had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
100% Court.
So, yeah,
That happens to us when it comes to our kids.
Lately, I've been thinking about it. You should look into Matthews. You should look into if you really want to do it.
Court, you like hone a whole
Volunteer
different
stuff.
part
They're
of
always
yourself
looking for coaches and stuff like that.
when it comes to like dealing with kids. It's like a whole different section of you that you didn't know existed, but yet it's there. And then all of a sudden it's like boom. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, it's just weird. It's weird. Like, once you have a kid, or like you have like a niece or a nephew, like you completely look at things completely differently.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you know, there, and like I see little kids sometimes, and they'll like wave at me. Like I saw one little kid 2 days ago, and he had a Sonic T-shirt on, and this was. I'm never mean to kids. You're right,
I'm
right?
never mean to a child.
I'm always nice, but sometimes I'll go out of my way if I see that they're into something that I like. Like he had a cool Sonic shirt, and he was probably 4th grade, 5th grade. What I did to him, he probably was a little bit too old, but his dad was right there, and I walk up to him and I did the whole point at his shirt. I'm like, I like your shirt, and he just looked at me. He's like, he's like, thanks.
I do that to kids all the time.
I never do that though.
Oh, anytime like I see a kid in public, especially like when I'm working, I'm like, oh, you like this? Oh, I like this too. And
The
then
group setting?
my daughter really loves this, and like I try to start conversation and make the kid feel comfortable.
For internet keyboard cowards, I'm in my role. I'm criticizing people who don't know me, and it gets to me. I'm sure you deal with that as well. Yeah, well, with
Yes.
the internet, the keyboard, you know.
I grew a thicker skin at this point. Like I don't even like.
You cursing people, Jamie? I'm sorry. So weird, Jamie was just saying the other night he doesn't get sick. Then you both were under the weather. Yes, right. But now Jamie feels fine and you're under the weather.
I've been under the weather
you're
for
cursing
days.
people, Jamie. No, well, yeah. Like Lacey, I was nauseous when I got home. But I know it.
He hasn't really drank water
In like a month?
like forever.
In like a month, I've been really bad with my water intake. So,
I have whatever the kids had, which is technically a cold.
which I don't get. I don't get that kind of
They
sick.
were swabbed for COVID and they were negative, so I just have a cold, which really sucks. And I hate feeling like this because I hate like when my ears are clogged and when my nose is clogged. I don't like any of that. I can't.
Drink tons
Drink
of water.
tons of water. I have been.
I did, and then I stopped. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I've been low on my water. This is...
It happens. You're not going to always drink your water. You're not going to always drink your water. Because I know I don't. I know I drink sometimes half of my water. But at least that's better than nothing.
If you criticize, be prepared to get criticized by someone who is most likely being criticized. Yeah, I just leave it alone. I don't even think it's worth it. Unless someone gives me an insult that I think is so, out of this world, far from the truth, and I could come up with some kind of entertaining content, I'll do a respond video to a bad comment. But for the most part, I'll read the first couple words, and if I see it going in a negative way, I keep on going. You get enough of those, you just kind of get tired of them. Good night, MB, and you just don't want to...
Good night, girl. Mwah. Love you. You know I love you, girl. Mwah. Good night, MB.
You know what I mean? My daughter is fine, but dumb at times. My son is on the spectrum. Drink OJ. Calories in OJ.
So you have to have
Carol.
more patience with him.
You talking about khaki for her to get better?
Drink OJ? I don't particularly like orange juice. I would much rather eat a vitamin C chew.
You'd rather eat a what?
Like those over-the-counter like vitamin things. I don't really like orange juice unless it's mixed with vodka, so.
Watch your hand. I feel like this isn't pizza night. This is good pizza, but I think I'm so into my normal spot. Well, my two normal spots. When I was in New York, every time fall started coming and I started getting cooler, so many of my friends got a cold, especially when the weather was all over the place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
I think some of the hater/troll comments you get are hilarious. Keep them coming. Not going to her. No, like I said, if it's worth it, I'll do it.
I agree with you, Court.
And I read. A majority, I read.
Oh, I'll read them, but I won't read them out loud. But
No.
I find, like, even when I go through, like, I'll go through Jamie's comments
Khaki reads.
on his TikToks, and some of them really make me laugh.
Some of them are good, and it's all in fun. I get that. But then some of them is just...
Straight up mean.
And it's like, I don't got time for that. Khaki reads more comments than I do. Right?
I definitely read more. And then, like, and then I start stewing over the comments.
Well, what I was going to say...
Like, and then I know, I'm like, if I respond...
I'm going to say something.
I can't respond because it's going to be like... They know that I'm mad now.
Gulp of it's done.
So I can't even do that.
Emergency? Is that like liquid IV, Lacey? You heard of it? I never heard of it.
Emergency. That's what your brother drinks religiously.
Oh, I don't know.
He says it tastes bad, but he drinks it anyway. He's been drinking it for years now. And honestly, really hasn't gotten sick. Since he's been taking the emergency.
More people are dehydrated than not, truly. Yeah, well, I mean, look at your pee. Guys, girls, whoever's watching this and you think you might be dehydrated, look at your pee. Is your pee like a dark brown? Is it clear? Is it yellow? You know, I drink liquid IV after my run. And I drink a black coffee in the morning. And I have a Bang Energy. What? I was.
Okay.
I'll take one more bite if you want to finish it. If you don't want pizza. Oh.
I just want to bite. But like,
It's hot. I need to get back onto the water thing. I'm gonna.
your camera's hot.
Hey, he just came out of the oven. I told you that. My hubby always says, just bought 3 cases of, well, we need more.
Water, we need more.
Kelly, you don't have one of those water filters that you could just keep on, like, a part of your refrigerator? You just keep on filling it up. I switched
Not
from
everybody
liquid
has
IV
that.
to hydrant. Not sure what I think. Hydrant? Never even heard of that. Dark brown equals extremely dehydrated. Dark yellow is moderate, and so on.
And so on. You
Yeah.
want your urine to look like straw colored, like not dark, but not light, but like in between.
Mellow yellow
There you go.
is J-Lo's color P.
Gotta call it mellow yellow.
Yeah, and that's healthy. So, and it's weird because like my pee doesn't become dark until I get home from my run. Then it's dark. And because of all the greens I drink, you can imagine what I'm gonna say. I'm not going to say it because chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably eating something. Mine looks like I'm going to a rave. Turmeric and ginger supplements. If my pee is yellow, I panic and chug water. If it's pale, I panic and stop drinking water. I can't win. I just try to do at least 64 ounces a day, but I should be doing at least a gallon. Yeah, me too, Lacey.
Don't stress on it though.
If you have a high sodium diet, if you're taking in a lot of salt, then you should definitely be
Drinking more water.
Yeah. I'm more concerned over my potassium than my water, which is fucking stupid. Water should be something that is always in my hand, especially considering what I do all day long and then come home and do every night.
Let's start a water marathon to drink more daily. And then Larry said, LOL, pee stream. You know, surely that's not a bad idea.
I tag everybody on whoever's doing the contest in the Instagram stories, just the pee. Like just a solid stream. My knee is also still messed up. By the end of the day, it's hard to bend it. Feels like there's fluid built up all around.
Oh no. You gotta go to the doctor, girl. Orthopedic. They may have to drain it.
Lacey, if you already said what happened to your knee and I just wasn't listening or I didn't read it, I'm sorry. What happened to your knee? My knee's fucked up too. My knee's been fucked up and it's been bad the last 3 nights.
Because he heard it at work and didn't fill
Long
out
time
an
ago,
accident
yeah.
report
Uh-huh.
like I told him to.
Mm-hmm.
It feels fine now.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
Do you remember hearing what Lacey did the other day?
No.
I'm in for the challenge.
Everyone is doing great. We're okay.
If you sweat a lot, you need Pedialyte, orange juice, etc.
Well, yes. If you sweat a lot, you have to replace your electrolytes. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pedialyte. You could drink Gatorade or Powerade or vitamin water.
Yeah.
Pedialyte is probably like the best thing to drink, to be
I don't
honest.
even know what that is.
That's what you give to a sick kid that has diarrhea and they're thrown up.
Oh.
Pedialyte.
Sounds like, so these are alright. You get to the nitty and gritty at the end of them. When they start getting dark, they're okay. It's been 4 weeks now. My dumb behind wore flip-flops in wet grass and twisted it. Then I hiked after it, thinking it would work out.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Lacey, that's kind of like what I did. We were going out to eat one night, and I walked out of the house holding our infant son in a car seat, stepped out, and then my freaking ankle gave out, and I fell. And it wasn't even my ankle, it was my foot. Because I walked on it for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days before I went to like the hospital to have it looked at. And then it turns out I broke my foot.
Do people drink that just because they like the taste of it, Court?
Your whole Pedialyte has a lot more than Gatorade does. Than
I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna look up
Pedialyte,
to it.
yeah, that's what you give to a sick kid,
I'm gonna look up to it. So
especially a kid that's like really sick. Yeah,
I hate
you hate
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. Yeah,
I'm
it does
sure
not
I
taste
could-
good.
I'm sure I could gimmick it up to make it taste somewhat decent.
It doesn't taste good,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it gets the
whatever.
job done. Gets the job done.
You think I enjoy my spinach?
No, but you know.
Now, how about that, Saul? Okay. Give me 1 minute, maybe 2 tops, Charlene.
Quite, it does help with hangovers. I've heard that.
And they said I have to referral from the Help Me. I have an appointment next week with my doctor. I just hope they don't have to stab a needle in my knee.
Oh, girl, not gonna lie, that's probably what's gonna happen.
People that detox from opioids drink it. It's good for you though, right? I'm guessing. You see those hangovers buses? They do IVs to hydrate hungover drunks. Alright, so... before... I was going to say something to Lacey.
I've been drinking Pedialyte for years.
What?
I've had Pedialyte in the past. That definitely helps with being hungover.
Well, I don't get hungover anymore, but if it's good for you, I might put it in a shake.
This was long before, like, I met you. Somebody had told me about Pedialyte. Like, oh yeah, it really works. I had to try it for myself.
You know, Lacey, I was going to say something about your knee and then my knee. My knee, I heard at work months and months and months ago. I didn't know about you being hurt. I regret not going to the doctor. But at the same time, if I were to go to a doctor, let's just say tomorrow,
Annette, his mom has that done.
they would tell me,
Painful.
I would bet you anything expensive I have behind me that the doctor would tell me no running. And then I probably would have to get something drained or something scoped or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, with that, until it gets to the point where, and I'm not telling you to do this, Lacey. I'm doing this because I'm weird with my body. I feel like if I just ignore it long enough and take care of it.
You mean ignore it or take care of it? Which one?
What? Ignore it and take care of it. Meaning ignore going to the doctor, take care of it at home.
Okay.
Ice it, that kind of stuff. Usually shit like that goes away. My foot went away. Remember all the toe pain I had? Came back tonight, but I think my Cameron Hanes shoes are about had its last mile. I might be able to finish the weekend, get some miles out of it, but I'm opening up the new box for Monday. We'll see. I always say, and I've been this way my whole life, and with the exception of a few things that they never get better, I've just grown to deal with it, and it's livable. If I can't, deal with the pain, like a dentist having really bad tooth pains, that is it. I gave up sweets for well over a year when I had the dentist thing.
Agreed on that, 100%. 100% agree with you.
Do you remember that?
What?
When I was fat and I had to go to the dentist for the thing that the hole I had. Remember, I stopped eating cookies. I didn't eat sweets or anything for like a year because it would hurt if something sweet got in that hole. It would. You know what the feeling is.
Yeah, you had a giant hole in your tooth. You went to go get a root canal, but then never had it finished.
I birthed the child, but I will run from a needle if I can.
Who said that?
Lacey.
Yeah, no, they do drain it, girl. I'm not gonna lie. That's what they do to his mom's knee.
It's liquid IV. She feels so bad and doesn't drink like that, but it was a lifesaver. What'd you say about my mom?
Your mom had her knee drained.
Yeah, my mom's got
multiple times, and then she just had cortisone shot in there, and the cortisone kind of set her back, clinically, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But now she knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. So
Jamie, I avoid doctors too, man. But part of that is because an ER doctor told me I had lung cancer at age 31 last summer.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I'm guessing he was wrong. What?
I burped.
Oh.
I burped.
Otherwise, there's something wrong, and you
No.
looked at me like you shouldn't have said that. I'm not good with the needle stuff. I can deal with needles. That actually a big reason I got biopsy with surgery and all. Yeah, he was wrong. Well, happy to hear he was wrong. Oh my God, do they have to drain it often? I'll keep your mom in my I don't know. My
To
mom.
be honest, I don't know how often they have to drain it, but I know she has like a bone-on-bone issue. So there's a lot of fluid that builds up in there. So I believe she's had it drained like twice now, like once every few months.
I don't know. I'm never home when she gets it
So
done.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't pay attention.
I hit the deck when
Because
I see
things
needles.
like that
Tell
make
them
me-
I'm 41. It may cry.
Make me a little skeeved out.
She needs a knee replacement. She has something with the back. It's not necessarily her knee.
Yeah, she might need a knee replacement,
Oh,
to be honest.
alright.
I believe that's what the doctor said. She also has a tear in her meniscus. Which, even if they were to repair that, she'd still have the pain in her knee.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with her pain right now.
My husband has had to have it done several times. He says the pain of having it done is worth it. Well, if you're in that much pain, you're going to do anything to get rid of it, right?
Yes.
I could deal with needles. I'm not afraid of needles. There are other shit in this world that I'm afraid of. Going to the dentist. That's a big no-no for me. I shouldn't say no. I go when I need to go. But I'm probably most scared of the dentist.
Oh, you and me both. I'm terrified of the dentist. I'm not even terrified. I just flat out hate the dentist. I hate the dentist. Every time I have gone to the dentist, it has been a bad experience. Every single time. And even the last time.
When I had tendonitis shot, 5 doctors had to hold me to get it. I used to hate the dentist, especially when I have to get x-rays done. Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to the dentist if, they actually found a way for you not to feel anything. Without putting you to sleep.
So what are they gonna do? Just chloroform you? Like,
No, there are numbing things. They give shots, but last time I went to a dentist, they gave me like 4 fucking shots and it didn't do nothing.
well, yeah, in your mouth, like the roof of your mouth.
The side they did around it, they just numbed it. But
Wow.
hearing someone drilling and scraping,
Oh, please don't. Let's not talk about that.
your mouth hurts from having it prompt open for an hour.
For so long, and then like you have to go through like the buzzing.
And they give you the sucking sound, you know what I mean?
I don't like any of that.
It's just horrible. And listen, if you're a dentist and you watch me in khaki, I'm not trying to insult you. It's just a fear I've had my whole life, and I don't like going. As an
It's a
athlete,
fear
my
I've had
swimming
my
coach
entire
taught
life.
us to
I
drink a glass
hate
of
it.
water
I don't
when
like it.
we wake up in the morning, before each meal, and try before bed. Trying to get back to that habit. I'm waiting on a total hip replacement in the last 3 years, declined to a wheelchair. Believe me, I was an athlete and runner. My sister had 2 My sister had 2 knees tech. Why do you need a hip replacement? Because you are a runner and an athlete?
Oh man, I'm tired.
What?
I'm very tired. Like I'm falling asleep.
Okay, well let me finish this and then we'll go. How long have we been going on now? Oh, over an hour. Jamie, have you tried ice baths? No. I've tried stuff for my foot, but I never really soaked my knee in ice. You want me to go to bed now?
You can finish. It's fine. I'm just very tired.
Well, it's 2 o'clock. We'll be in bed by 3. I think I'm getting more nervous now. I have severe what is it? How do you say that? Osteoarthritis? Have you ever heard of that?
Osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis.
Alright, we can go to bed. Guys, thanks for all the talking about. This was like a very personal stream, not so much an entertaining stream, but more of an insight stream.
Hold on. Matthias, I technically have work tomorrow, but I'm not going to work tomorrow because I don't feel very good. So I'm going to stay home tomorrow. I'm going to take that mental health day. I'm going to use that excuse. Well, it's not really an excuse. Like, I'm just going to
Don't be sorry, Cortland. Go get your hip replacement. Have fun with it.
What? I was
He's
about to give
he's
someone a hip displacement. Well, there you go, Court.
About to get freaky.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. You go, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Displace that hip.
2 comments of the night from Cortland. Well, lend me your energy, like Hocus Spirit Bomb, your work energy. Hope you feel better, Kagi. I hope if someone watches
Thank
enough
you, Lacey. Thank you, girl. I
of
definitely
my
need
videos
to.
that it will
Definitely
it will
need to.
rub
I'm
off
tired.
on them.
I'm real tired, and I just gotta sleep.
Good to know that in the next 25, 30 minutes, Cortland, as we're cleaning up, we're gonna think about Cortland's probably busted a hip right now. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. I have an idea, Jamie, but
Sorry,
I meant what
guys,
I
for
said,
my
and I am, and
90-year-old smoker cough.
that made me feel very good. I believe you. I only do fun oxygen machines that chill. Yeah, Cortland, you made my night with that comment. That was very nice of you,
Yeah.
and probably one of the nicest things anybody's ever said on here about me. So that was very nice of you.
Well, thank you, Annette. I thank you very much, girl.
Using a freaking oven mitt for a napkin. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.